to Food, Faith and Family. Tonight I'm going to be making a chicken soup. Come along for the ride. Let's talk about the ingredients. The first thing you want to do is make sure you wash your chicken. In this case, I'm using chicken thigh. You can use chicken wings, you can use chicken back, you can use chicken feet, whatever you decide to use. Okay, but in this case, I'm using chicken thigh meat. I find that the flavor is richer and it takes longer to break down. So I kind of want to still have some pieces of chicken in the soup. So the chicken is already washed with vinegar. So that's the first thing in the thing. I'm going to boil it. Boil it in my soup to get some flavor. Let's talk about the ingredients over here. I'm going to be having fresh corn in my soup, sweet potato. This is island sweet potato. This is sweet potato we use in the island, so I'm going to be using those. I'm going to be using chayote. Other name we call it chochum. Christophine, some people call it, but we call it chochum. And then I'm going to have some purple turnips. I'm going to use those in there as well. Fresh thyme, of course. Scallions, carrots. I'm going to have coca, some people call it bataba, or taro. And also we have dashi, it's kind of in the same family. Then we have pumpkin. Some people call it calabaza. Either one is fine. And then we have cock soup over here, the soup later on. Then this is going to be my chicken stock. So this is really strong, so I'm going to dilute it. I'm going to dilute it and make a stock out of it and add some to that. Then we got our flour here. We'll add some dumpling to the soup. Okay, and that's it for right here. So the pumpkin. The pumpkin could be very difficult to peel because it's so hard and the skin is very tough. So I find it very that it works very well for me when I cut it. So when you're cutting the pumpkin, I would say you cut it in a smaller piece. So you want to get into the vein right here. You see right here where the bump is right here? Get your knife right there. And then you're going to put a nice incision here. You're going to cut right through that. Okay, so you almost could see like the wedge. You see that? Nice and clean. Actually, this would be very good for a vegetable. So if you roast this, with some garlic and some rosemary or some fresh thyme, you roast this, could be a nice piece of vegetable for dinner. Okay, but in this case, I want to peel some of the vegetables, some of the pumpkin here, and I'm going to cut it up because I want some of it to break down in the soup. But I'm going to leave some with the skin on so that when I cook my soup, it's still stay intact because the skin is going to hold it together. And you can eat the skin, it's edible as long as you wash it. Okay, so the pumpkin skin can be eaten. Okay, so let's peel this. All right, so you want to make sure you get a flat surface. Okay, sharp knife, and you want to gently cut down the edges like that, nice and thin. You don't want to go too deep. Okay, almost want to use the tip of the knife. Okay, and take your time. Okay, you're not in a hurry here. Accuracy is what you're trying to accomplish here. Okay, speed will come later. Okay, you just take your time, go around the surface. Take your time, go around like the surface, and then you get to this portion here and you turn it over. See that? We got up here good. And if a couple pieces skin left on the side, it's okay. You don't have to worry about getting everything off of it because you can eat the pumpkin skin. It's actually healthy. Okay, so that's that. So that's fine. And then here, for this, make sure you take the seed out, which I did already. So for this, to get like a better cut, I'm probably gonna want my pumpkin because I want to have nice pieces of pumpkin in the soup. Okay, so I would probably cut like that. It's not really gonna be even, but it's okay because it's gonna go in soup and some of it's gonna break down. So you don't want to get it too small. So I find it cut better this way. If you cut that way, this way, and then you come back over, and then you go like this. See, try and get everything uniform. Okay, but I want to have some food in the soup, so I don't want to go too small because it will break down. Okay, so turnips, you want to get a flat surface. I find it one of the easier way to cut like vegetables that are not level. It's good to make it like a nice flat, take like a piece of the vegetable out, like a nice flat surface, and then you put it like that. So if you let it sit like that, it's flat. So it won't shift. Okay. Then you can go like this and make like a, almost cut it in like thirds. Okay. Find it works better. This is parsnip, purple top parsnip. Purple top parsnip, the skin is very soft, so you don't have to peel it. You just got to wash it really good. Okay. If you were using something like a rutabaga, the skin is very tough, so you have to remove that. Okay. Also parsnip, you can remove the skin, but since we're using turnip, it's softer. So we're gonna cut this again in threes. Okay. For my soup. Okay. This is a really good vegetable. Okay. Just like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just trying to get them as uniform as possible. Alright, dashin. Again. You can do it like that. This is flat. You go like knife on top. Straight down. Turn it flat. You always want to have your veggie flat. When you have a flat surface, especially veggie round, because you don't want it round and get cut. 3. Okay. Carrots. Ready? Take the top off. Make sure you wash your veggie. Take the top off right here. That top. We don't want it in our soup. Get that out of here. And then, nice circles. Just like that. Up and down. And then I fit, as you can see my elbow. Done.
Go ahead.
Chayote, Christophine, whatever you call it. Right. 3. Irish potato. Once again. Cheers.
Get a good hold of that so it doesn't slip. Nice, sharp. Cut those like this.
Alright, so Irish potato. We're gonna cut them in half and then quarter. Okay. Like that. Coco, bataba, or taro, different names. Okay. In this case, I'm going to cut them like this. I'm going to cut them round. Okay. Nice round.
Yeah, go ahead.
Coco, bataba, or taro, whichever one you call it. Good. The circles I'm going to cut here. Okay, just like that. Okay. All right, yellow yam, very important staple in the island, especially Jamaica. So we eat this for breakfast, lunch, soup, everything. All right, so we're gonna cut this in half. Okay, it's pretty big, so I don't want it so big for the soup. So I'm gonna put it right in half here. Sharp knife, flat surface again. Then I'm gonna go like this, nice chunks. It's okay. This is pretty tough, but it's very rich. You want to have a nice piece of that in your soup. Okay. Sweet potato. This is a Caribbean sweet potato, not sweet yam, but this is a Caribbean sweet potato. Flat surface again, knife right on top. Push hard. Okay, this is really good. Most of the time they don't come out that clean, but this is really good. No black, no rat. Pretty good. Small. This breaks down fast. Give the soup a nice sweetness. The sweet potato. Okay, soup. I like to put fresh corn in my soup. Fresh corn in my soup. So let's talk about the corn. I like to cut the corn nice and small. Flat surface again. Just like that in my soup. All right, so we're going to add in some corn to the soup. All right, you want to make sure you get a good grip on the corn because it's not level. You see it's moving about. Get a good grip on that. Get a good grip on your knife, and then you want to go on top. we want the size of the corn right on top, as big as you want it. So I'm gonna go this size. So the knife, push. Hold the corn with a strong hold. Push right on top. Make another incision here. Push. Okay. So you want to push down on the knife. Make sure your corn is steady. It's not moving all over the board. Also, you can do like this. Once you do that, get a good incision. You put your hands on top of the knife and push. That might be an easy way. Okay. Again, hold it and push. Again. See, the corn is not moving. See? And then push. It's all about safety. All right, let's talk about these the addition of these ingredients, how we're gonna add them to our soup. Let's talk about the thyme. Thyme is one of my favorite herbs. I love to cook with thyme, especially in my stews and my soups. Okay, so I have butcher's twine here. You can pick this up at your your craft store or your kitchen store. They have it there, called butcher's twine. I like to use butcher's twine to tie my my thyme, so you don't just throw the thyme in there and it's just all over the pot. So it make a mess and not appetizing. So I typically tie it with this, with a cord, butcher's twine, very tight, stays together. And you can see there, it's all intact, right? And once the flavor is cooked up, all the leaves are in the soup, then I just take it right up and put it in the trash. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna add my turnips, purple top turnips. Okay, carrots, Irish potato. I'm gonna add the pumpkin that I want to break down. Okay, I want it to be mashed out in the soup, so give it that nice golden, rich color. I'm gonna add my my yellow yam, my taro, cocoa, what do you call it, bataba, and yellow yam here in the soup. As you can see, I'm adding all of the harder ingredients because those are going to take a little bit longer to cook. And the ones that I don't want to break down too much, I'm going to add those last. So the chayote I'm going to add as well. Okay, I'm going to hold back the sweet potato. I'm going to hold back the dasheen because it's going to that's going to cook fast. And the pumpkin, I want to have a little bite to the pumpkin, so I'm going to hold it back. Also the corn doesn't take long to cook, so I don't want to overcook my corn. I'm going to add it last minute. Also the scallion, I want to add that later on. Okay. All right, it's time to add make our chicken stock. I use the minor base. It's pretty good. They got different flavors, but in this case, I want to use the chicken. All right. Put a nice teaspoon, big spoon in here. I'll give you the direction on the container tells you how much to add, depending on how much you want to make. Okay. You want to make sure that incorporate it evenly. Now it's time to go in here. Our soup. Yeah, I'm making a big pot of soup here. My family loves soup. And I already have people asking me to make soup, so this is for the dumpling. I found a new technique, okay? For complete instruction on how to make the dough, whether you're gonna boil the dumpling or you're gonna fry it, you can check my other videos. So what I came up with this idea. So when I make the soup, I make like a log. So I kind of stretch it out, make like a log out of the dumpling like this. Okay, kind of like this for my soup, like a log. Kind of roll it easily so it doesn't break. Just pull it thin. Okay. Then I'm gonna cut it like this, oblique. It's the cut. You go like this to the angle. Switch the angle. Angle. Go. Okay. And you put it right in the soup. Alright, so you want to make sure you stir the soup occasionally, because I have the dumpling. Easy, nice stir up so nothing sticks. Everything is pretty loose. So you want to make sure that you give it a nice stir. occasionally. Now I'm gonna add the other ingredients. Sweet potato, dasheen, pumpkin, scallion. Just like that. Just drop it whole. Okay, don't cut it. Now it's time for the to add the cock soup or the chicken noodles. I like to add noodles and cock soup to my soup. All right, straight in the water. Straight in the water. I did 3 packs. Okay, I'm gonna make sure you give it a good stir. Okay, looks good. It smells yummy. Now it's time to add the corn to our soup. Got my corn, my fresh corn here. I'm gonna add it right to my soup. Okay, this is almost ready to go. So corn is not gonna take that long to cook. Okay, it's over here. So I use chicken thigh meat here, the bone. So right now I just took out the chicken out the soup. I kind of break it up a little bit, break it down a little bit. I'm gonna put this right back in here, right back in the soup. See that? Right back in. So just kind of break it down a little bit, add it back to it, so you can get that nice, small, almost like a pulled chicken. Just kind of put it right back in. So when you serve the soup, you don't get that big chunks of chicken thighs. You get more like a smaller piece to eat. Okay, this looks really good. This is almost ready to go. I'm gonna let it simmer for a little bit more. Okay, I can't wait to taste it. It's gonna be yummy. The flavor, the aroma that's coming from the pot is amazing. Well, my chicken soup is just about done. So what I'm about to do right now, I'm about to take out the thyme and the scallions out of here now. They're all set with those. Take these out of here. Start up here with this for all them nice chicken. Good chicken. It looks really nice. Alright, so we get all that stuff out of here. We don't need that. That's trash. Okay. And then we shut it off. Ready to go. Alright, now our soup is completed. This is what our final product looks like. So as you can see all the components. The corn, nice and fresh. The pumpkin still have its vibrancy. Still intact. Look at the chicken, nice full chicken. And all the other vegetables and food that we have in the soup. So let's talk about faith. My favorite scripture, one of my favorite scripture I wanted to quote today. Isaiah 40 and verse 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. And they shall walk and not faint. My encouragement to you today, no matter where you find yourself in, no matter the circumstances, wait on the Lord. The songwriter said that he might not come when you want him, but he will always be in time. You may not know how, you may not know when, but I guarantee you, if you wait on God, you'll do it again. God bless you, and thank you for being a follower, and I encourage you to hit that notification button and hit subscribe so you won't miss any of our episodes that we have in our pipeline. We have a lot of great things coming in store. So please subscribe and tell somebody about this channel. God bless you. Look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Until then.